Right back at the start of this year, I signed up for something called the RiCKSHAW RUN. I managed to convince two of my best friends to come with me, and in just less than a week, the three of us are setting off to India. The RiCKSHAW RUN is a race. We are starting in the south of India in this place called Kochi. We're driving all the way up the west coast, about 3,500 kilometres, and finishing right at the Pakistan border in a place called Jaisalmer, or Jaisalmer. I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation. This year, the guys that run the RiCKSHAW RUN are trying to make a TV show. They are hoping to feature a few teams that are taking part in the event, ours being one of them. A couple of weeks ago, Josh, Harry and myself, my two teammates, we made a little introductory film, and this is hopefully going to feature in one of the first episodes on the TV show, and this is really just a video to introduce that. So I am super excited about my trip. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you enjoy the video.
I don't know if this is a bit casual. Some girl wants her boxes put to her room.
Yeah. Remember, where do we look?
Right behind.
Right behind. Hello, I'm Andrew. This is Josh. This is Harry, and together we make up Team Carry On Driving. In January next year, so 2017, we are all taking part in something called the RiCKSHAW RUN. We just are here to talk a bit about why we signed up, who we're raising money for, and why the RiCKSHAW RUN.
Well, first off, I didn't sign up, you signed me up.
I got signed up pretty much as well.
I walked into the grill for some food and ended up going to India and I don't really know how that happened, to be honest.
I had a choice of this or cycling across America.
Oh god, I almost had to do the road to America. So.
Yeah. I was the first one out of the three of us that got interested in the RiCKSHAW RUN. I like the idea of being immersed completely in the culture of India. I've personally never been to anywhere but Delhi, and I'm really excited to actually get to spend 3 full weeks in India being totally immersed in the culture that they have to offer.
I've heard India's hot and wet and that we're going to get really ill. So
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure about that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at some point everyone's going to be pretty ill.
Okay, so we'll start off with why the RiCKSHAW RUN.
First, we were going to do the Mongol Rally. But how long does that take? Mongol Rally?
It's like 2 months, I think, because it's actually currently going on just now as we're filming.
Yeah, so the RiCKSHAW Run is 2,500 miles, but you can do that. The rickshaws only go 30 miles an hour, so you can do about 250 miles a day. So you can do it in about 10 days, technically. So it takes about 2.5 weeks because you get broken down, you get lost and whatnot. And also it's in January where we don't have university,
So it's perfect for Harry and I because we have a full month off then, so it fits in great.
yeah, because
I got
got
ideal for me as I have work, but
Josh
we'll
is
fit
sadly
it in.
employed now, so he has to take his holiday, his full year's holiday to fit in this ridiculous adventure. Why the RiCKSHAW Run?
That's a good question. The RiCKSHAW Run. I hadn't taken all my holidays. See, I came in very tired one day after going to the gym. My mind wasn't in the right place.
Yeah.
I used to work for his dad. His dad owns a really good burger bar in St Andrews actually.
Blackhorn, yeah, should we not?
Yeah.
And
Spirits were down, didn't really know what I was thinking. He'd asked about 10 times, I said yes. He then asked for bank details and I signed up. And that's us, we're on the RiCKSHAW Run, boys.
Yeah, I was manipulated as well, just in the low January weather. It's freezing and just...
It gets you when you're down. No, I've never been to India. I think it'd be a cool place. I've never been on a really long road trip either. Yeah, no, it's good to actually go and do something that's not just a holiday.
yeah,
It's an adventure, so...
I think
Yeah.
it's one thing that a lot of people our age tend to miss out on, and I try and have the mentality that if there's something I would regret not doing, I'll just go and do it straight away, and the RiCKSHAW Run for me fell in that category, which is why as soon as I saw it I wanted to book up straight away. I remember speaking to Harry initially and he was just trying, the first thing he asked was how late can we sign up, and I was like that's not what I want. I wanted to know how soon we can sign up. We signed up within maybe 2-3 days, and then Josh came onto the team a little later, and I just can't wait for January.
What are we all bringing to the team? I'm bringing mechanical skills. What are you bringing?
Oh, you good?
I'm reasonably okay with mechanical skills.
Yeah.
I was a technician in an engineering act. I don't know why you look at me like that. I was a technician in an engineering firm for 2 years.
So that's good. I'm bringing just I don't know, just a bit about
You're-
company. I'm just kind of like the social guy.
Yeah.
I'm helping him that way.
The calming person.
And I'm going to bring all the cameras.
I can drive as well, that helps.
That's always good,
Yeah. We'll,
does help.
That would be good, yeah.
I don't even think I have many skills.
You're like, this is a good time to find some. You'll find some on the trip. You're like, don't worry, I can brew one hell of a good cup of tea on the back of a rickshaw.
To be honest, that's going to be key. Imagine if we get, we can get an inverter and a kettle. And we can brew on the go.
But anyway, right, back to
So what are we going to take on the trip? One thing I really want to do is I'd love to make a good film. So my main skill set is the camera and the film work. So bringing a whole range of cameras, bringing a drone to try and get some good shots. I know Harry's really worried about the drone. He's worried that it might fall in the sea or something. But providing we don't get robbed, which is kind of the main thing.
I have seen him fly into a wall once.
That was like the first time I got the new one, it just went straight into a wall. But it's now fixed and it's perfect.
But he did fly into a wall.
I don't have a clue what I'm bringing. I've just thought clothes-wise.
Packed light, the rickshaw, there's going to be 3 of us. And, I mean, we're fairly small guys, but
Realistically, it's going to be night time. I don't know, is it?
we're not meant to drive at night.
Oh,
It's one of the rules.
I thought this was one of the things, there are no rules.
There's 2
The only
rules.
rule
No
is-
driving at night and you got to finish with the rickshaw.
Oh,
no,
we may
I
have
think
to.
joggies could be a good one. Because
Joggies?
yeah, joggies, because like like joggers.
Shorts or trousers.
No, joggers.
Not joggers.
Do you know what joggers are?
I think he means trackies.
Trackies.
How old is he?
I'll
trackies.
translate, that's what I'm bringing to the table.
I'm just going to be wearing like Birkenstocks.
Oh my god, if you bring Birkenstocks on this trip, Andrew.
They're my favourite set of sandals.
The Birkenstocks will be getting thrown in the river first.
It's fine, they
And then
cork,
they
they
do
float.
I don't even know what they are. What shoes?
They're awful.
Like, they are great.
If we're going on TV and get to the good though.
How many t-shirts are we going to bring? Because it's going to be quite sweaty.
Maybe 2.
2? 2 t-shirts?
You wear one, you wash one.
Where are you washing these t-shirts? It's not like we're stopping in a hotel. Where are we meant to stay?
In proper accommodation.
We're not bringing a tent.
I don't know, we can maybe bring one like the worst case, but I think worst case if we ever have to get to the point where we have to sleep in a tent, we just keep driving till we find somewhere.
Okay.
No, but that's easy to say. But what if it's like 3 in the morning and we're all knackered? It's pitch black.
Are we bringing
Then I'll keep whacking you with a stick until you keep driving.
You see how we've got this wee inverter thing? Can we have a mini fridge and just keep
Well,
it cold?
it depends how good the battery
Rules
is.
for the beers and like
Beers, Red Bull, and there's camera
Champagne.
stuff if it needs to be kept cold.
We're flying out 2 days before, 2-3 days before, and we get 2 days of what they call testing or test
When are we
drive.
leaving? First.
27th of December.
Yeah. No, but when are we leaving in the
The
actual
first or
race?
the second. There's a cricket match I think on the first, then we drive on the second, and so we get these couple of days before to pimp the rickshaw basically. So I've seen people before put inverters in, so that means that we can charge camera batteries, iPhone, anything really with a British plug,
Wi-Fi.
which is, yeah, that's necessary. Facebook all day.
Guys, I've just tagged myself in India.
What was I talking about? Pimping the rickshaw? I don't know. We need comfy seats.
camel would be cool.
Camouflage.
Yeah.
Camouflage rickshaw.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I could like that.
Like British,
No, see
like
it.
RAF camo.
No,
We'll work it out. There'll be some camo, maybe some leopard print or something. Are we gonna bring? Do you need like extra fuel? Do you carry like a jerry can?
Yeah, so the rickshaw's only got something like a 7-litre fuel tank, which will get you. I don't even know. It's on the website. I don't know, maybe like 200
What
bucks.
engine size is it?
7 brake horsepower. Don't know what size the engine is now. A friend of mine and I were looking at lawnmowers the other day, and there was a lawnmower that is for sale in the UK that has got more power than our rickshaw. So that gives you a rough idea as to how slow this thing is going to go.
Most looking forward Sri Lanka afterwards. Going on holiday after. So it sounds great. No, I'm most looking forward to genuinely. Well, I don't know, nothing in particular. I just kind of like the whole idea that every day will be in a different place. Every day will have different scenery, a different adventure kind of every day, because it's different roads, different places to go. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is that good enough?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, there's not. I don't know if there's. Oh, what are you going to say?
Well, I would agree. I just think I'm looking forward to making. To the adventure.
Yeah, fine.
I know that's really cliche, but I think
I'm not a hippie like these two. Can I swear on this, by the way?
no.
Okay. Well, in Scotland, New Year's really bad every year. I'm most looking forward to New Year in India. I heard
Yeah,
that's
that's cool.
sick.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what I'm most looking forward to.
Not getting ill.
I'm not looking forward to getting ill. Not getting ill would be pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
Not
with
going
that.
to hospital. So far on the list of things we need to bring is Factor 50 sun cream and after sun, petrol, water, some
Nuts.
sort of
Nuts.
nuts.
I think for when we're eating on the go,
Nobby's nuts.
I'm not specifying. Just
No.
I think it
nuts.
meant more like peanuts. But
Nah, Nobby's nuts. They're the best. They're the coated ones with it.
I believe you can get Nobby's nuts in India.
We'll bring them.
Yeah, we'll bring them.
It's a
I
very
think
British thing to
I think we gotta bring like a big jar of almonds and pistachios.
We get to design our own rickshaw, so we currently, the only thing I want the front to look like an old VW camper van. You know the thing I mean, like the circle VW in the middle.
I'm still confused as to why he wants that, but
I think it looks cool. And we're going to have Snickers on one side.
Locals should storage them though.
That's Harry's company. So that is unfortunately all we have time for today. I hope you have learned a little bit about us, and well, yeah, we'll see you next time.
cheers YouTube.
Respect.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah?
Wonderful.
I can't wait to see this edit.